What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Crunch Time with Katelin. This episode will be the NBA Finals preview, and I'll make my prediction for the series. I'm just gonna get right into it. The Cavs and the Warriors, both teams pretty much healthy. I think the only team that's really banged up is the Warriors. Curry is, he looks like he has a little bit of a lingering from injury from, his knee, his ankle, his elbow, whatever. Andre Iguodala, he was hurt and missed some games, I think, during the Portland series. So I mean, everything's kind of pointing to, the two best teams, like, the 73-9 Golden State Warriors against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who fought through adversity, firing David Blatt in January after a terrible loss against the Warriors, and then, trading Anderson Varejao and Andy Goon to the Warriors, but we get fucking Channing Frye, who's hitting like 60% from three right now. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. But, it's going to be definitely interesting. I am curious how they're going to, defend, how Tyron is going to have the Cavs defend the Warriors. I mean, when the Warriors go, let's just start with their starters, when they go, Curry, Thompson, Iguodala, I guess now, Draymond, and Andrew Bogut. I mean, it pretty much, Kyrie on Curry or Thompson, and you can just mix and match right there. But when the Warriors go small, I'm definitely interested in how the Cavs are going to play, because when they go small with Curry, Thompson, Harrison Barnes, Green, and Iguodala, or Sean Livingston, or whoever, I mean, it's definitely interesting, because then you could maybe put Kevin Love on Harrison Barnes, or Draymond. I mean, I don't know if I'd want him on Draymond, but the safest person, I guess, would be Harrison, and then have LeBron on Draymond, and then, you're gonna probably put JR on either Curry or Thompson. Kyrie, you could probably put him on Iguodala, and then Delly, if he's in that lineup, or Amon Shumpert, then you could put him on Curry or Thompson, whoever. J.R. Smith isn't. But then also, like, or do you just go with your main lineup and have, Tristan and Kevin Love in there, and just, attack the boards on offense? So it'll definitely be interesting, and I'm definitely excited to see, what's going to happen this series. You have the Cavs lineup of death, which, I mean, you look at it on paper and you're like LeBron, Delly, Amon Shumpert, Channing Frye, Richard Jefferson, but you look at, like, that's the lineup that's getting the Cavs these huge leads in the beginning of the second quarter. And it's interesting because they're the sets that they're running out of it basically has LeBron playing the 5 on offense, even though he's, like, up all the way, he's on the top of the key, and then they're setting picks, and then either Richard Jefferson dives to the basket and LeBron throws him an alley-oop because he's wide open, or you hand it to Delly and you run an offense and you have LeBron roll to the basket, and it's either LeBron open or Channing Frye's open in the back, or in the behind LeBron. So it's gonna be fascinating, even how the Warriors are going to uh, defend that lineup, because their second team, Steve Kerr likes to rest Curry and Draymond at the beginning of the second quarter. So so they'll probably have Thompson, Harrison Barnes if Iguodala's starting. Um, Festus Ezeli, he's been playing. Uh, Livingston, I don't know if I just said him. Then they'll go with, like, sometimes Barbosa, sometimes God, I can't think of his name. Anywho, but it's definitely going to be interesting. So I think the Cavs definitely have the advantage. The second team unit usually. The first, it's just interesting. Like, you could, what they're trying. It definitely looks like Curry has some type of ailment. He just doesn't seem himself, in my opinion. They're trying to get him, catch and shoot spots. They're trying to limit his dribbling until the fourth quarter, where where he just took over the one game. But I think you can probably put Kyrie on him and just have Kyrie just run with him. And just make sure JR is in in the grill of Thompson. It's just, I think if there's one player I'm a little worried about, it's Klay Thompson, because he'd go video game mode and get 25 and a quarter. I think he and Kevin Love are the X factors in this series. Probably more Kevin Love, because if Kevin gives you 20 points, you're probably gonna win the game. If he gives you 15, you're probably not. But with Klay, you got to keep him at bay, because, like, just like in Game 7 against OKC, he was 0 for 7, 0 for 6, 0 for 7, and then boom, he got out of it, and he hits a couple threes. And I mean, I'm a little concerned if you put JR on him and he starts hitting threes in JR's face. JR might get a little discouraged, or he'll start, wanting to try to one-up him. But I don't know. It's definitely going to be an awesome series. Another X factor is the Draymond Green. I expect him to get a flagrant foul. Whether it's trying to get an offensive rebound with Tristan, or he ends up kicking Kevin Love in the stomach when he's trying to go up for a layup, or whatever. And that's because one more flagrant foul and he's suspended, and two technicals, and he's suspended for another game. So now I think at least one flagrant foul, and I think Draymond will probably be suspended for one of these games in the series. And will it cheapen the series? No, because I mean he puts himself in this position. I'd love to have Draymond on the Cavs. I love if I'm gonna build a team, he's probably the second or third player I'd pick. But because you just need guys like that. But I think you can definitely get in the head of Draymond. Not just because he's crazy, but like if he gets too erratic and then he makes a dumb mistake and kicks someone, like, guess what? He's gonna get thrown out the game, and he's going to be suspended for the next game. Let's see what else. What else haven't I hit on? The Delhi factor and the Delhi factor with Curry. And the lineups that the Cavs could use with Delhi and Kyrie, because that'll also be interesting. They might go with like a Delhi and Kyrie, JR, LeBron, Kevin Love, or JR, LeBron, and Channing Frye just to counter their small ball, uh, their meaning the Warriors' small ball lineup. Um, I'm just again I'm so pumped for this series, and I think my final prediction: the Cavs, bring it home in 6. If that, I'll go with 6. I think they're going to win one of these first 2 games, and then win the 2 games at home, lose game 5, and then game 6 we will win in Cleveland, and it'll be the greatest day of all of our lives. Um, I'm just so pumped. Why can't it be tomorrow at 9 o'clock? But thank you for checking out Crunch Time with Katelin. Now on YouTube and SoundCloud. I'll be posting this to SoundCloud. You can listen either way. I don't know if you subscribe on SoundCloud or whatever. Leave a comment wherever you're, listening. And thank you for checking out. Go Cavs!